Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not going to cover the replays as we normally do on an evening where we are live as a premiere. What I want to do is I'm going to still use the replays in the background, but what I really want to do is talk. I don't really want to talk, but I really want to talk about the game in general. Now, I know I recently done a video, or not recently, a few months ago now, about the state of the game and what I think the state of the game is, etc, etc. We covered quite a lot, but today I want to talk again because just there's so much negative around the game at the moment. It's just getting stupid, and that's why I really wanted to do a video just to share all my thoughts on everything about missiles, crates, new tanks, matchmaking, and a little bit about what I want, like for me, like my future in the game, my goals, etc. So we're going to start off with missiles. We're going to start off with the missiles. Obviously, missiles are new to the game. Anything that really comes new to the game isn't usually right the first time round. I mean, we not long had auto reloading tanks where the Progetto, the Standard B, the Pantera, a lot of people complained because they was OP, and it's kind of hard for wargaming to get it just right. It's kind of hard, and what they've done is they've realised the Progetto and the Standard B, etc, are a little bit overcooked, so they're nerfing them, and this is what they do. And the same with the missiles. Like, missiles has only really been in the game for 2 weeks. It was in the game for 2 or 3 weeks with the T49A, and it was totally broke. But there was 2 reasons why the T49A was broke, and one of them was because on PC the ability to auto aim, and it will latch on to that target where you don't even sort of have to look, and that is why it was broke. And the other reason it was broke was because of the percentage of module damage. That was, a lot of people don't talk about that for the T49. They just see it as it was broke. It's a broke tank, where if you start looking at it in little bits, it was broke on PC, as many people know, because of that auto aim. But it was also broke because of that module damage. I mean, you could roll up into a game and do 4 ammo racks every game. And I'm not exaggerating. I've got streams out there of the T49A where we do 3 or 4 ammo racks in one battle. That's what was broke, and Wargaming has fixed that. They have fixed that. But again, because it's been so long and it's new to the game, they might not get it right. And I'm not afraid to say, I'm not worried to say that they have got it wrong again. They have got it wrong, and they know they've got it wrong again. Like, yes, there have been so many discussions about the missiles over the last couple of weeks. It's just getting stupid, and I'm one of them. I do talk about missiles, but I do say that they are broke, but I'm not sitting there complaining about it. I'm literally making a video saying, yeah, the missiles are broke, but don't worry, guys, it will get fixed, and it will get fixed. It's not going to be like this forever. Yes, at the moment, it's probably breaking tiers 8, 9, and 10. I don't enjoy playing tier 10 at the moment, or tier 9, unless I'm in a missile tank. I mean, for me personally, trying to get footage of other tier 8, 9, and 10 tanks is a nightmare because there's just so many missiles. But I'm not worried about it because I know that it will get sorted. Wargaming are not, as much as whatever you think about Wargaming, they're not going to leave it the way it is. I mean, in the next update, 6.8, they will be nerfed. And at the moment, the talks of the nerf it's not official, but it is on Blitzhanger. Is what they're going to do is actually buff the Sheridan. And what I mean by that is they're going to buff its shell velocity. And although it sounds stupid that they're actually buffing the tank, it's a genius move. And what they're actually doing is, because they're buffing the shell velocity, what that means is the shell goes faster. And if a missile goes faster, it's going to be more difficult to aim at the tanks, especially if you're over ridges, because it's going to travel a lot faster. You need quicker reactions to get that. So even though it's a buff, it is in fact a nerf. So that's a start. Yes, there's going to be more that they can do. I mean, it's not just the missiles about the tank that makes it broke. The tank itself is broke, the same as the T-92. The armor on that is crazy. So at the moment, they've been around for one update. They've been around for a few weeks. Just give it time. Just give it time. It can't get fixed in one day. It will be fixed. It guaranteed 100%. It will be fixed. It might take an update or two. I mean, if they bring this shell velocity and it's still not enough, still don't worry, it will get sorted. I mean, the next update, they've got stats. They have stats. They have data. And they can clearly see what is wrong with the tank. They don't need people running around complaining, threatening to leave the game because of missiles. They know this stuff. They know this stuff from the data. And in fact, if you watch my video about the missiles the other day, about the data on the missiles, on average, the Sheridan only shoots 7 shells in one battle. That's not a lot. And only on average, on them 7 shells, only 2 of them are missiles. So it's crazy to see so many people complain, me included, about missiles, when actually there's not, overall, there's not a lot that's being shot, the missiles. But from what we've seen, replays wise, then yes, they are broke, and the idea of it is broke. Now, how would I personally fix that? I would first of all remove some armor on the T-92. It doesn't need that much armor. It's a light tank. It doesn't need that much armor. On the Sheridan, remove the spaced armor, because again, it's a light tank. It doesn't need that spaced armor. You're a light tank. If you get shot, you should be getting shot with HE, just like the Batchat, just like the T-49. If you're going to get shot, you should be getting shot. You shouldn't have a Death Star shooting you with HE only doing 200 to 300 damage. Remove that space armor. It doesn't need it. Secondly, obviously there is a problem with the missiles. You shouldn't be able to sit behind a rock. You should not be able to sit behind a rock, use your lookout bar and aim at an enemy. I mean, you shouldn't be able to look behind you with the gun, but actually with your lookout bar, you're looking at front and then shoot a missile behind you that it hits their enemy in front. This shouldn't happen. So what I would obviously say is the missile should only work in sniper mode. You should have to look directly at a tank in sniper mode to aim the tank. If you're not going to do it through sniper mode, it should just be like it used to be on the T-49A, where you have to actually try and guide it. You have to guide it. If you're not going to use the sniper mode, you have to actually try and guide the missile. Whether or not that will be done, I currently don't know. So that's the missiles. Next up, we're going to talk crates. Now, this is a big problem in Blitz. And I recently had a falling out with someone. I'm not going to say any names. Because of crates. And I got literally pulled apart because apparently, because I do videos on crate tanks, I support crates. This could not be more wrong. It dependent on how you look at it. Some people might say, actually, you buy crates, you make videos. Yes, you are wrong. That's your opinion. Keep it to yourself. My opinion on crates is, I've said it so many times, is just because I make a video on a 5A, WZ 5A video on the tank, it doesn't mean I'm supporting the crates. It means I'm a YouTuber. My job is to make videos and reviews on a tank. Whether or not that's crates or not, it's my job to make a video on that tank. And considering the video got over 20,000 views, I think it was quite popular. And on that video, I even state, guys, do not buy crates. So how the frick is me making a video on a tank that is in crates, and even me saying in that video, guys, do not buy this tank, it is not worth buying the crates? How the fuck is that supporting crates? Like, how? I don't understand how that is supporting crates. Now, what I don't agree with is when people start commenting saying it's gambling, it's forcing kids to gamble. No, it's not. No, it's gambling. I do understand that. I get that. But forcing kids to buy crates, like, really? How? How is putting crates in forcing kids to buy crates? If my kid was playing Blitz and they are, 14 years old, 13 years old, they're not old enough to earn their own money. They don't have a job. They get pocket money. It's my problem. If they come up to me and say, Dad, I bought 20 crates. I've just spent $200 on a crate, on crates. You think I'm going to message Wargaming and say, Wargaming, fuck you. You've just made my kid gamble? No, that's my problem. It's my kid. It's my problem. If they've got access to my card or anything like that, then that's my issue. It's my responsibility. It is my child, not the game. The game is a game. It's a business. It needs to make money. And if that means selling crates, that means selling crates. It's your decision if you want to buy crates. They're not forcing anybody to buy crates. It is your decision. However, the problem, what I always say, and I keep going over and over and over, is what you get in return. And this is the biggest problem with crates. And this is why I moan about crates. And secretly, it's what everyone moans about crates for. It's not because they're selling crates. If they sold crates and it was a 60% chance of getting a tank, it would be completely different. People would not be moaning about crates. If they sold crates and, say, a T22 crate, but you didn't get a T22 crate, you got maybe a WZ120, 1FT, or you got £20 worth of gold and premium and credits, it will be a different matter. The biggest problem with the crates is, one, the percentage you get. 5%, 3%, sometimes 1% chance. That's stupid. Yes, that is completely stupid. But the other biggest problem for me is what you get in return. I mean, some people spend £200, $200 on crates, and all they get in return is boosters. That's stupid. That is utterly stupid. That's the problem with crates, guys. The problem with crates is not actually crates itself. It's what you get in return. So stop using the kids excuse, the kids gambling. It's not Wargaming's problem. It's, if you've got a kid that is buying crates, it's your responsibility. My daughter, a few years ago, she's 13 now. A few years ago, she was playing Rainbow Six Siege, and she asked me to buy a bundle that was £4.99. And it was, I don't know what it was. It was a character or something like that. So, okay, I can give you, it's coming out of your pocket money. If you want to buy that character, it's coming out of your pocket money. A few days later, I checked my bank balance, and about £100 worth has been spent from Rainbow Six Siege. Do you think I got in contact with the game and said, hey, Rainbow Six Siege game, fuck you? No, I didn't. I grounded my daughter. I took my card off the Xbox. It was my problem. I'm the one that put trust in her to only buy the £4.99 bundle, not the £70 bundle plus another four £4.99 bundles. It was my problem. It was my responsibility. And I'm not going to complain about the game. It's nothing to do with the game. It's my problem. So that's aside. The crates are aside. Next up, matchmaking. Again, there's so many issues at the moment regarding matchmaking. People want skilled base, people want this, blah, 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 blah. No, there is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with matchmaking. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. There is nothing wrong with it. It's random. It is completely random. If you get into a game and you lose 7-0 and you start checking the enemy's win rate, and you notice that 5 of the 7 are all 60% and the other 2 are 55%, then you check your team and they're all sub 50%. That's when people complain. And yes, it could be equaled out a little bit more, but it's random. This is what happens when it's random. And people only notice this when they lose a battle or where they get absolutely wrecked. When you wreck an enemy team, go check the win rates. It will be the same, but vice versa. It happens. It's random. Sometimes you have a good team. Sometimes the enemy has a good team. I actually really praise Wargaming, what they've done with the matchmaking. They have fixed it so much compared to what it used to be. You used to have platoons in tier 10 versus platoon in tier 9s. You used to have 5 tier 10s, 1 tier 9 and 1 tier 8 in one team, and then 7 tier 10s in the other. Now, you used to have 7 tank destroyers versus 7 mediums. Now you don't have that. Wargaming try and equal it out as much as they can. I mean, this game that you're watching here, it's not the best. I mean, one team has 1 medium, the other team has 2, but they both have 3 tank destroyers, and one has 3 heavies. So this is pretty close. And I've been in so many battles where the matchmaking tank types is exactly the same. 3 mediums, 3 heavies, and a TD on both teams. That's the best Wargaming can do. They've done a good job. And if you're getting good players or bad players, it's just random. People only check the stats when they lose. They only check the stats when they lose, and then they go and complain. Look at this stupid matchmaking. Start checking it when you win. Start checking the matchmaking when you win. Or start checking the win rates of people when you win, and you will see the exact same thing. Next up, prices of tanks, of new tanks. Now, again, this is something that comes up quite often. I'm not buying that tank, stupid price. It's correct. Wargaming have stated to us that when a new tank first comes for sale, if it's not, say, tier 9 or 10, it comes in crates. If it's, say, tier 7, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9, then it comes for money. And people complain, oh my God, £40 for a tier 8 tank. I'm not buying it. Wargaming are rip-offs. Don't buy it. Wait, because the next time it comes, most likely it will be cheaper. People buy it. People pay them more money for the rarity of the tank. If it's £40, not many people are going to buy the tank. So it's actually going to be quite a rare tank to buy. And that's what you're paying for, the rarity of it. If you just wait 3 months' time, it will come again and it will be cheaper. We've seen it with so many tanks. The T55A, that come for what, 20 odd K gold. The last time it come, it was for 10K gold. It comes cheaper. It does come cheaper. And unfortunately, it's just, you're going to have to wait. If you want it cheaper, you're going to have to wait. And it's the same with everything. It's the same with everything in real life. Everything. If something comes, brand new trainers, brand new sneakers or whatever, they're going to come for £120. In a couple of years, they're not going to be £120. They're going to be a lot cheaper. And that's exactly the same with this game. Just wait. If you want the tank, just be patient. Just wait. And it will come back for cheaper. Guaranteed. Unless it's broke like the WZ121FT. Other than that, it will come back for a lot cheaper than it comes for originally. So that is basically matchmaking, prices, new tanks, crates, missiles. That's all covered. Now I'm gonna move on to what I want. I mean, for my as a YouTuber, my future in the game. Now, there's so much I want. There is so much I want. One, I'm moving on to 30,000 subscribers. Now, I love YouTubing. I love this. I love the community side of things. I love going to events like Tank Fest. It's fun, and this is why I do this. This is why I want to do it. It's fun for me, and not only that, and I enjoy meeting you guys. I enjoy playing with you guys. I enjoy joining a battle when everyone says, hi, Meadsy. For me, that's why I do this. What do I want for my channel? I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. At the moment, we are pushing out a video every single day. When I'm at work, we do 2 videos because we do the replay videos as well. Now, what I want eventually is to cut down on the content. I do want to cut down on the content. Imagine making a video every single day for a year. Sometimes you run out of ideas. Sometimes you do run out of ideas, and then you start thinking, fuck, I've got no ideas. How am I going to make a video? But I've been doing that for the last couple of years, like ideas, but they just come. Like today, like now, I'm making this video today, and I literally thought of making this video about 5 minutes before. And I wanted to make the video before I forget about the idea. So for me, I want to keep doing it. I'm definitely going to keep doing it as long as I can. I still enjoy the game. But what I really want to do is eventually cut down. I mean, I'm earning money from the game. I'm not going to lie, I'm earning money, not from the game, but I'm earning money from YouTube. And that is helping me and my family out so much. Personally, I don't see that money. When I get paid at the end of the month from YouTube, it goes straight into my family. It goes straight into my family. It buys them something, or we go on holiday. We've got another holiday booked to Lanzarote in August, and it was quite expensive because the kids are off school. It costs more money. So it goes to things like that. So I don't personally see the YouTube money. So eventually I do want to cut down on the content. I don't want to be making video every single day for the rest of my Blitz journey. So, but what I need really to do that is build more of a community, because if I stop now and only do 3 videos a week, I'll be losing like 50% of my income by doing that. So eventually when the subscribers go up, the views go up, which they're going up every single day, I will get to the point where, you know what, I no longer have to make 7 videos a week or even 12 videos a week as I'm doing with the replays. I'll be able to cut down on that content. And so that's my future plan. That's my future plan, is just to cut down a little bit. Maybe within the next couple of months, instead of doing 7 videos a week, normal videos, don't include replays because that's just an extra, maybe cut down to 5, which I will be start doing soon. Like on the weekends, I'll no longer be making reviews or anything. They'll just be sort of replays. So you might get 2 videos a day on replays, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So that will be a start. So I'm going to use more replays because I get so many replays. And I have been criticised before because I use so many replays. And I don't play myself. I do play myself. The biggest problem for me, I have 4 kids. People don't understand this. I have 4 kids. I work 12 hours a day. Sometimes it is difficult to get the footage. And if I'm reviewing a certain tank, right, I'm going to review the IS-3 today. I look at my email and there's 3 replays of IS-3s. I'm going to use them. It's going to be the same. And in fact, it's going to be better using them videos because they're going to be good battles, and they will clearly show you guys how to play the tank more than I would be able to show you how to play the tank, because it might be a tank I don't like. And last up, my goals. What are my goals? My goals, I want to be the biggest YouTuber in Blitz. I want to overtake Bushka. I want to overtake Skate. Not because I don't like them. I love them to bits. But that is my personal goal, to be the biggest YouTuber in Blitz. CC-wise. I mean, I'm not going to get more subs than people like Angel, who does amazing videos. He's an amazing editor. I'm not going to get more subs than people like that because they just do epic videos. But I want to be the biggest YouTuber in my genre, my community contributor wise. I want to be the biggest, and that is my aim. My next aim is to get to 30,000, and then after that, my next aim is to get to 50,000. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it for a while yet. So you're stuck with me, unfortunately. But that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's okay. I'm Meadsy69. Let me know your comments below. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.